What is up, guys, and welcome back to another brand new video. Before we get into this video, I just want to talk about something real quick. Real quick. Okay, so as a bunch of you may know, my last video I did was on gear wrench, and a bunch of you came to me messaging me, hitting me up saying, Bruce, gear wrench hit you up in the comment section. And so, you know, I thought nothing of it. I thought it was just a spam or somebody playing around or whatever. And I said, you know what? What if they did? I don't want to miss out on it, see what they have to say. I checked it out and I clicked on their avatar and it brought me to a legitimate gear wrench page. And then I checked out their social media. I contacted them via the means they asked me to contact them. A day or two later, I got a response back and didn't hear from them for a few days, and then got a response back from somebody else, this very nice woman, and she informed me that I can pick some items. Didn't give me any limit, didn't give me anything, said pick some items and we'll have them shipped out to you. I picked the items I wanted, had them shipped out to me. She also informed me, now this is all them, this is not me, she also informed me that they have no problem sending me stuff to do giveaway for you guys for free. So in the description of this video, I want you guys to leave what you would like to see be given as a giveaway on an upcoming video. Now let's not break their bank. I'm not saying put a toolbox down, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you want a ratcheting wrench set or a socket set, you know, smaller one, you know, something along those lines, that's not gonna break the bank, then I'm sure we can make that happen. They seem very enthused to work with me and to help give you guys stuff, you know, because at the end of the day, if it's not for you guys, then they wouldn't be who they are, where they are. I guess it's their way of giving back and saying thank you. Very great people, and I'll tell you what, the response times were on point, and I honestly couldn't believe that they sent what I asked for, because they were kind of high dollar items. I really wanted them and I could have used them. They sent them, no questions asked. I'm making sure my video is up to par. Both videos are up to par on those items, and then I will release those. They will have my honest opinions and views on them. That's all I got for that. Let's get into this video. So has Snap-on made the perfect light with the CT LFD 761? Well, yes and no, and I'm going to explain to you why. Here's some pros and cons over the time period that I've been using this. I got this light and I wanted to use it before I give a thorough review on it, and there's more pros than cons, but the cons are cons, you know what I mean? The cons are fucked. Let's just start off by saying this. If you have the ECFHKY, keep it. Don't worry about this light. If you have this guy right here, the little pocket light, don't worry about this guy right here. Don't worry about it. Also, don't worry about this guy right here if you do not have these. You do not have the 14.4 series, anything in the 14.4, you do not own this battery. Do not worry about this light. Walk right by it. I don't care if it was 10,000 lumens. Walk the fuck past it. Yes, I said if you have this, don't worry about that. This guy here, the floodlight, is 700 lumens stronger than this, but you don't need the sun to light up underneath the vehicle. When it's dark under a vehicle, small amounts of light are gonna do big things. So you don't need to go all crazy. Certain jobs you could use floodlights for, yes, absolutely. Depending how dark it is, you know what I mean? Things like this are honestly gonna create more shadows and more darkness than anything. It's when you have a pocket pen light, those sorts of lights can pinpoint on whatever it is you're working on, or actually sometimes better. And Snap-on actually came out with an around the neck light that does just that, where it doesn't create shadows and stuff. This does have its place, and obviously this does too, but there are also other alternatives. Now this light here goes from 100 to 1100 lumen, and I do not like a single bit how it does that. Right up top here, there's a button, and you have to long hold that button. Once it's on, you long hold it, and then it goes up, and then it blinks, and then it goes down. There's no intervals like a normal light, where as you push it, you go in different intervals, which I really like. I mean, this has far more intervals like this, but it's too much of a pain. I want to push, go, you know what I mean? I don't want to push, hold, wait, no, I don't want to do all that. Now at 100 lumens, this will run for 15 hours. At 1100 lumens, it'll run for 3 hours on a fully charged 14.4 battery. Can't tell you about the 7.2s. I'm not 100% sure. It's not listed, but that's for the 14.4s, and it's pretty decent. It's a decent runtime. The light is very bright for what it is, and it's very compact. It is water resistant, meaning that if you spray it with water or drop coolant or dump coolant on it or anything like that, you're not gonna have to worry about it. There's really no openings. Everything's pretty much sealed pretty tightly, and there's no vents. Oh, there is on the back. Yeah, there is on the back for the cooling of the LED, but what's the water resistance? I don't know. IP54. So it's gonna do a pretty decent job keeping the moisture out. So don't be afraid to get it, you know, a little wet. I'm not saying take it scuba diving with you, because you're gonna be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle and eaten by a shark. It is drop resistant up to about 1 meter, so about 3 feet. You can drop this without expecting it to break. It does have a really nice soothing rubber coating around it, you know, along with the red accents, which is very nice. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. It looks really good. It's got the Snap-on logo here, which I'm sure there's about 10 other brands what you can have printed there if you wanted. Just kidding. Now, as far as the bottom goes, this whole surface here is a magnet. From my understanding, it's about a 1/4 inch magnet. So when you stick this on something, it's not gonna let go. It's holding. That's why I'm glad it's got these 2 indentations here in the molding. You can grab it and pull it and yank it off, whatever you gotta yank it off. It stays on there. Fortunately, I had left one of these on a vehicle and I got it back last week. It was gone for 2 weeks. It took a 2-week vacation. I got it back and it still worked. There was tire rubbage on it, but it didn't do any damage. I just wiped it off, looked good as new, and I got it back. So if I got that one back, this one's definitely coming back. And this sucker's a lot heavier, but the magnet's a lot beefier. So this has 5 aiming positions. You have 0 degrees, 30, 60, 90, and then 120. You can set it on the battery like this. You can set it on its side. You can set it on the magnet. I'm sure you can set it this way. There's no magnet on this side though. You can set it whichever way you want. That's why the hexagon shape really worked to your advantage and makes it really diverse as to where you can stick this and where you can put it. And even the battery itself works as like, kind of like a foot. You know, if you're just gonna set it somewhere and not have to worry about it being bumped or anything, that battery's gonna do a good job at keeping it sturdy for you. All right, so let's get into the cons, the things I do not like about this. Things I do not like about this is the price point. It is $80, okay? Yes, I get it, it's an LED light, it's got a fat big old LED, it's 1100 lumens. Okay, but 1100 lumens isn't all that great, let's face it. 1100 lumens is, you know, it's bright, but it's not the sun bright. And in order for this to work, you have to have a $90 14.4 battery. What's the part number on this, by the way? CTB8172. You need to have one of these. If you don't not have one of these, this isn't gonna work. So you're looking at $170 in order to own and operate this light. $170. And as for the second con, again, the power button and the light intensity. I don't like how you have to hold it to change the intensity of the lighting. I really don't like that, because you never know where it is, where it's set at, and there's nothing that tells you. So if you're holding it and you want to go brighter, you have to go dim, then back up to bright. So you can't, like I said, it's not just click on and off. So not really many cons, just the price. You know what I mean? It's just, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. It's a great light. It's probably my favorite light by Snap-on, but by Snap-on, it's not my favorite light. It's my favorite light by Snap-on. Now these here, these come in many different brands, all right? I paid $60 for this from Snap-on. There's a brand called Cyclone, which is Cyclone or Cyclops, which Cornwell carries, and it's $39.99. And then there's another brand, the actual brand that makes this light is $29.99, and it comes with a mount on the tripod, which I'm using one to light this scene up here with a diffuser on it. I am getting a bunch of them. They mount on the tripods. They also mount on a suction cup, so say at nighttime, if you have to, you can mount it on the car and you know, change your spare, change your flat, whatever you got to do. There's accessories like that for it, and it's the same light. The same company makes it. It's just this one Snap-on rebrands. So you're paying double the amount of money. And I'll do a video on that because it really is kind of sickening. I know I'm a Snap-on fanboy, a lot of you guys are, so if I talk shit, you guys be like, F you, Bruce, you know, Snap-on's cool, you're not. Yeah, I get it, I know, but it's not cool when you pay double the price for something. Some people know this, some people don't. I know this a lot of the time, and I still do it, and I shouldn't, which, you know, I'm learning, and I really don't anymore, hence the Cyclone, Cyclops, whatever it is, which I'll do the video on. This sucker's bright, can't stop looking at it. But we'll get into that. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. I'm sure there's some things I wanted to go over that I missed. I didn't write a script up or anything for this. Obviously, I never do. But as always, if you'd like to support the channel, if you plan on shopping at Amazon, use any one of the links in my description, the tool links, or the link for Amazon to get to Amazon. You do not have to purchase any of those items. Just use one of those links to get there. And for the next 24 hours, I will get commission on anything you buy. So That greatly helps me. Also too, if you want, you can consider becoming a Patreon of mine. Link is in the description for that as well. Cool if you do, cool if you don't, whatever. My Patreons, I only got a few of them. They will be mentioned at the end of each video. If you are a Patreon of mine, you will be at the end of the video. And also, just leave a comment. Leave a comment and a thumbs up or a thumbs down. One of those three things. That's the best way you can help me, is with a comment, a thumbs up, or a thumbs down. And of course, subscribe. One of those three things and four things, and that would be great. I greatly appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna finish up the gear wrench videos and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible with those so we can start doing the giveaway. So make sure you go to gearwrench.com, scope out some things you might want or like to see in the giveaway, and give me some ideas so I can get it back to them so they can get it sent to me so I can get them out to you. Or maybe I can even have them send it directly to you. So give them the winner and the address and then them send it directly to you, which would be easier and quicker. We all know my snail mail shipping. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.